Guys, I'm back with another tutorial video. So in this video, I'm going to show you how you can make a real-time multiplayer tic-tac-toe game. So it is in a Thunkable, which is a block-based coding platform, which I have already shown you. So how can we make it a multiplayer? Well, it can be done with a real-time database. Now, what is a real-time database? Well, so exactly what is a database? A database is you can say it is a place, but it's not BC. So it's a place where your old records is holded. So there your old records will be stored, and if you want to share it, you can share it to the other person who is linked with that same real-time database. So we are going to use the same concept here in the tic-tac-toe game, and we are going to use Firebase as our real-time database. Okay, so let's get to the coding. Hey guys, welcome to the coding part of the real-time multiplayer tic-tac-toe game on Thunkable. So, the first steps are to design. So, I always say, and this time also I will say, that you have to design on your own imagination. But the essential things which have to be there in the designings are that there must be two screens. One should be the home screen and one should be the game screen. So in the home screen, you have to make two columns. Okay. Yes. So you can search it here also. Add components. You can see where my cursor is. And the below here you can get all the components. You can search like column. Here it will arrange in columns, and rows. Of course, it will arrange in rows. So, and anything you can add from here. Okay. So first we want a column, and then one more column, these two. Okay, then you have to arrange it like this. Then what you have to do in the first column, you have to put a text input. You can search it from here, text input. Okay, yeah. So in the text input, here on the right side, it is the panels for updating your infos in the elements. So here you can add the hint. Hint is not a text, but it will show like little blurred. So you can add anything. I have written generate / enter 4-digit code. So what will happen, that there will be a code which will be the room code. So like there will be two people, so you have to, like, you generated a code, then you have to say to your friend that enter this code in the tic tac. He or she should have the same game, or not this. It is not required for the same game, but they should also have this game. They can make it. They can, like, you can send him or her the link of your game. So anything you can do, but he or she should have it. So then you have to say him to enter the same code so that you get in the same room of the database. So it is the same how the WhatsApp works. You know, your WhatsApp also has the database. So what will happen, like in the WhatsApp we have WhatsApp numbers. So here we will have codes. Okay, 4-digit codes. Yes. So you have to enter a new code every time, because you know, if you will add the same code, then your past records will be added again. But after 30 days you can do it, because there is a settings in the Firebase which I will tell you later. So let's get back. So in the text you don't have to add anything as the text we will add while doing it. So you can also add the keyboard type as, you know, numerical, 4-pad, email address, default, but we don't want anything, like it will be default only, it will not add. So then you can apply a width, height by anything as you want, and these all you can ignore. Like, these things you can ignore. You can, if you want to give a border, like here you can give the border. Okay, width, radius, color, and style means you have to put the size solid, dotted, or dashed. Okay, yes. So after you have added the text input, what you have to do, and also one more thing, in the column you have to give a setting, vertical alignment center. Okay, yes. So what will happen, that it will be the center of the button. Okay, so yeah. So the next column, what you have to do, say vertical alignment center, and horizontal also you can pick center, so that it's centered from the both sides. So then you have to put a button in it. This one, the start game button. You have to put the start game text, and you can design it on your own. Okay. So after that, our this screen is over. Now I will show you the code of this screen. Like in the code.org, we had the code of the all the screens together, but here we have to do separate for all the screens. So if you want something to go on the next screen, you have to put a variable, like what we are doing here. So first you have to go to variables here, and you have to put this one, initialize app variable name to. So what you can do, initialize app variable, and you have to put you can put the variable's name as anything. I have put as game ID. It will be specified because we have to put many variables also after that. So you have to declare it as null. Now, what is null? Okay, so you can first you can get it from logic. Here it is, null. You have to stretch it. See, you have to pull from there. Look, wait. I will show you. Yeah. So you have to drag it from here and place it. When this yellow line shows, then only, or if it will be like this, then you have to drop it here. So null means nothing, not even zero, nothing. Okay, yeah. So then button one is that start game button. You can name the IDs also because it will be easier, but I have not named it. You can name it. So when button 10 is clicked, and I would recommend to put the IDs because we have a lot of buttons, so it will be very confusing. I didn't do it, so I feel it very tough to do it. So let's get back. When button 10 clicked, it is in control here. So you can see that, so not in control actually, it is in, you can see the bottom part. Yeah, you can see these are the components. These are the components of that screen. So you have to click on button 10, and then when button 10 clicked, then you have to put this if else loop, which is in this one. So if somehow you don't find this if to else, because sometimes it happens, then you can take this one, and on the star you can click, and you can like add if you want else if, or you want else. Okay, yeah. As if when if you want to declare any other value also it in else. Yeah, we have done it in code.org also. So after that, if do else, you have to not put if do else if, but only else. So if, you have to take this equals to sign from this logic here, and on the first blank, there are two blanks you can see here. So in the first blank you have to put text inputs text. Again it's in the components part. Here you have to click, then you can see text inputs text is equals to null. Again null, because if the user has put nothing in the text input, then we don't have a code. So how will the Firebase work? So to prevent that, we don't go to the next screen. What we will do is that we will change the hint of the text input and put it as enter any 4-digit number, so that he get reminded that he has to put that number. It is compulsory. So else if he has put any 4-digit number, then actually it can be 3 also or 2 also, but it is good to have 4. We have written, so yeah. Else if say else if it's like is not equals to null, else when it is not, it will be the opposite. So we don't have to put not equals to, but if this is equals to this and else means it's not, otherwise you can see on the which is coming info, if a value, okay, so what you have to do is set app variable game id, which is the this game variable which we put for the game id, which is the code. So see, it is now come. If a value is true, then do the first block of statements, otherwise do the second block of statements. So that's the true definition. Okay, so let's get back. Set app variable game id to text inputs text. So we will put the code, the game ID as the text in that text input where we had set to enter the text, which is the code. So it will set the game ID to that code only. So then navigate to screen 1. Actually, you can get confused because my screen 2 is the first screen. So don't get confused. Screen 1 is the second screen and screen 2 is the first screen. Okay. Screen 1 is the basically game screen. So it will navigate us to screen 1. So first let's get to the design. Okay. Just ignore this blocks for now. Okay. So here we have our screen. Yeah. So what you have to do is first put a column. See, this is a column. This is the whole column. Have it that you see it is in the bottom. I don't know why. You can put here text tic tac toe like. Okay, I will show you how you can do. It's just for fun. Okay, it's not necessary. Okay, I will try and put it. Should be inside the column above the image. Okay, here we have it. I will name it tic tac toe so that they understand what game is this. Okay, so you can. It's not necessary to do this, but I am doing. Okay. Okay, so we have the text over here. Now you can change the color also. You can do it. Okay, let's get back to it. So now you can put any background color. Again, I am saying. Then the important, you have to take an image from Google, which is this tic-tac-toe board. You can search. Wait, I will show you how I can search it. Yeah, you can write tic-tac-toe template. So you can see here it will give you, and you can edit and remove its background if you want any other color. Okay, yeah. So I've done like that. Okay. So then you can see something on the tops. These are the buttons. 1, 2, 3. So these are the we have to click, which will become X and 0 later. So for that, what we have to do, you can see it's on top of the image. How did I do that? Well, because what did I do is that you can see I have put the 3 buttons in a row so that they can be on the right and left of each other. So now what we will do, horizontal alignment, space around also you have to do so that they have little bit space between them. So then you have to put the margins of top. So you see margins make them go up or down. So like if you will, I will read 260. See, it goes down. So yeah, you can do like that, and there are 3 rows. So in every row, so the first row I have told it will be top margin only. It will be minus 260, and the second And the second, I just ignore that mine text is 1 2 3 7 8 9 4 5 6. It doesn't matters in the numbers, it will turn into x and 0 only after later. Okay. Yeah, you can put in an order also. Actually, I don't know what happened to my code. Okay, leave it. So the second row, which is this one, middle row, it should have margin top minus 130. And our last row, it should have 150 margin, top one. So that's how you can make it on top of that image. Okay, yeah. So we are back in our code part of the second screen now. So yeah, first you have to initialize a app variable list and make it an empty list, which you can get from here. Lists, empty list, because we will have a list for the first number has changed to X and it will show your next mobile. So yeah, like that. And another variable called player, and you have to set the text as player1. Sorry. Yeah. So then you have, when you click on button 1, basically it's the number 1 in the button where you can change it to X on 0, and it's like that. So if app variable player is equals to player 1, button 1 text is equals set button 1's text to O. Okay, like you have X and O. So that's, so player 1 will have O, and if we have to put else if here because we have another statement. So else if the app variable player is equals to player 2, like this text, then it will become X, the button 1. Okay, and then check. What is this check? Check, this is a function which I have declared, and I will show it to you later. And in that function only I have done like that after every this block, you can see. So this block means that if it is player 1, then it will put O, and if it's player 2, it will put X on that button. So after this, every time I put it, what it will do, it will check the conditions that if the player has 1 or not, or maybe that if the player has 1 or not, or that it is, if it's player 1 at the end, then we have to of course change the variable to player 2 now. That's how we will play, as only the player 1 will play, and if he will win. So like, if it will change to player 2, then here we have, so in the button brief it will be if app variable is equal to player 1. Now it's not player 1 because we have changed it to already player 2, because it had, like, imagine that player 1 has played above. Now it will change to player 2. How we will do that? In the check function I have done that. You will not get it from this function. You have to declare it. I will show you. So after that it will change to player 2. The variable is changed now to player 2. So it will change the text to X. Okay. Then again, if it's player 2, then it will change to player 1 again. Okay. So like this, everywhere you have to do like player 1. This you can copy paste in everyone. But you have to choose the buttons wisely. When button 1 click, button 2 click, button 3, and set buttons, text, and all that. Okay, you can get it from here when button click and all. And these you can see this pink is from text. Okay. Okay. So yeah. So that's all for this part. And I will continue this tic-tac-toe game in my next parts, because it is a very long app and it will take very much time. So it will be done in the next parts. Okay, so please subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon to get the notification as soon as possible when I will upload the next part of the tic-tac-toe game. And also like this video and share it, and do comment down below your ideas of making different apps. And also I am going to make WhatsApp. Yeah, you heard it right. I'm going to make WhatsApp on 50 subscribers. Okay, just 50 subscribers. Now I am at, I think at the time of recording I am at 19 subscribers, and if I get 50 subscribers I will make WhatsApp and I will upload it on YouTube, and you can also make it. And it's quite simple, and it is same, quite same, not actually same, it's quite same as the tic-tac-toe game. Okay.